Hello? Is it working now? Is it back? Are we back yet? The bitrate doesn't look good. Please back. That was weird. I think something happened to OBS. It might be the CPU like being a bit angry. Also, I see that timer finally went off. I think this is the first time the timer actually went off from what I saw. One moment, I have like 2 Twitch tabs open. Yeah, now I need to go grab myself a drink. Give me one moment. Also, while I grab that drink, what was the last thing that you two saw on stream? Just came out of the rising water portion of the stage. Eek, that's a little good bit of stage then. Not a whole lot. I could just hit retry. That will start me back from the last checkpoint, and we can at least get that. Because I didn't actually hit this checkpoint yet. I think like it will. If I hit retry, it'll just spit me back at the last checkpoint instead of like just keeping me here since. Yeah, it's not super long. I'll just do that real quick, run that back. It's not like a whole lot. It'll be just nice to have, like... I'll just make this real quick. Actually, speed run this portion a little bit. Oh, but it's taking you, like, at the... I'm thinking, I don't need that. Much better, that's a much better way to get through that. Give me that jewel again. Me.
それでいい。私はごめんだぞ。テロリストと仲良く海の木屑になるなんてな。
run this back really quick.
よかった GV あなたが無事で
Ah! Sorry for wanting to be fancy. Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot, but yeah, might as well at least have it on stream. And hope I don't die immediately after this. Please do not die immediately after this. And now for the boss. Definitely one of the most amusing bosses in the game. I'll say that much. And you had to come here, didn't you? You have just died. By the looks of you, I guess I'm gonna have to actually fight you, huh? You the commanding officer here? What's with you? You always this serious? Yeah, it's me, yep. Merrick, the mighty super genius commanding officer. I just want to go home and chant some MMORPGs. Let's make this sappy, okay? I think in the original script this is actually a way more amusing line because he was literally like, I just want to game and watch cat videos, dude. Merrick is the adept of the sloth. He's a lazy bastard, so he's gonna let his special robot chair do all the work for him. Not messing with you, he's just lazy. I'm just not trying. See, I'm a super genius, so I really hate doing stuff myself. Second phase is a bit rough since that's the big portals. The big portals with the giant fists. You have very... Oop, crap. There's an obvious tell to the Miracle shrug. You'll see him like shrug up there, so you have to pay attention to him when he goes for the portals. But there's no real way to tell like which side the big fist is going to come out first. You have to just react to. And then there is his desperation attack. Lazy Laser, which is different from most desperation attacks in that you have to actually kind of lead it. That can easily throw you off that can easily throw off first timers. Yeah. Like the lamest of the lame, with extra lame on top. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a proper tell for like which side he's going to do first, because I've done some experiments and he kind of just randomly chooses a side. Dude, you really need to lighten up a bit. I swear, they also made it like harder to avoid. It might just be the higher frame. Ah! Come on, I want to actually let you like finish up. Yeah. You just had to do that, huh? I just want to game and watch cat videos, dude. That's a good quote choice.
勝ったのね
Good
GV
job, GV. Thanks. I'll make my way back now. So, we were supposed to come here to destroy a submarine. Presumably, it was just a trap. But at least we killed Merrick. Now he'll never get to game and watch cat videos again. A little sad. And with that, we gain the Orochi. Sumeraki's orbital station, firmament. After Nova, we have confirmed Lumen's whereabouts. He's just sitting in Goldberg's room. Really? That's splendid. No. Play it safe. Oh, we sent him to greet her. Sir, I'll make arrangements at once. Oh man, really get our project rolling. It's a shame we didn't make use of this place. Joel, I'm home. Every time I come home from a mission, Joel is there to greet me.
おかえりなさい GV
ああ、突然お邪魔するよ
Wait.
と
What the? We just killed you! What is this? That listless piece disturbing voice. Your wormhole stepped a man who should no longer exist. Dumaraki's own Merrick. How? I already wiped you out! Just had to go there. Man, you're such a pain. I owe you a reply. Taking your lumen? Orders from the boss, man. Come with me. Super lane sauce. I'm gonna crash so hard when I get home. Back here, Merrick! Hostage! Ghost from the past catches Jewel off guard. Revolt speeds to the rescue like a bolt of Azure justice. Need my lumen! Bolt out of the door, and then I stopped as fast as I could. By my hand, I swear! But more importantly, I gotta bring Joel home safely. Bastard Merrick can't be too far from here. Laser! Oh, it didn't seem like a Merrick laser. Guess it was. Let's go, Merrick! Persistent bugger, man. I'm wiped. I really don't feel like breaking this out, but... Go, Septimal Power! Hold it! Nobody got time for that. How's it with this guy instead? Give me my catlet, I mean, my little girl back. Aren't you literally the first boss? It's the first boss, but with an add twist. Slightly harder. Oh my god. Will this kill him in one go? It does, okay, cool. My goodness. You just love ruining our company's new toys. I've heard this person's voice before. Who are you? My goodness. I got the frequency just right. Nice to meet you, Gunvolt. I'm Nova. I would like to point out that Nova had a way different name in the Japanese script. In Japan, he was called Shinden Tsukuyomi. That's a name. I'm Nova, the guy in charge of all those adepts you wasted. Clearly, you didn't waste them enough since one of them just came back.
うちのアイドルの面倒を
I
見
should
て
thank
くれ
you
ていた
though
み
for
たい
taking
で
care of my idol. I
挨
really
拶と
like
お
to
礼くらい
repay
は
you
さ
for
せ
your
てもらおうと思って
kindness.
ね
How
小切
much
手でいい
Vic
か
shall
ら
I make the check out for? Don't snarl at me! Go
視
back!
野を返すな
No
でき
can
ない
do,
そう
my
だね
friend.
彼
She's
女は
the
今回
shining
のプロジ
star
ェ
in
クト
our
に
new
欠かせない姫
project.
巫女だ
Project. Control the minds of the world's depths with the muse's lovely songs. That, my dear Gunvolt, Project Muse. Do plan to use her songs to brainwash Adepts. Moragi was using her songs like sonar to track our locations. Songs sync with minds of Adepts and amplify their septimas. Amplify that over a wide range, Adepts become easy to track. Tech that Sumeragi has at their disposal. Brainwashing Adepts with it is definitely possible. Brainwashing really isn't all that uncommon nowadays,
洗
you
脳なんて
know?
興味大して珍しいことじゃないこの
But
国を
something
守
we
るた
need
め
to
には
keep
必
our,
要なことなんだ
but
よ
something we need to keep our fair nation safe.
テロリスト
That
の君に
terrorists
はわ
like
からな
you
いだ
would
ろうね
understand such things.
それ
Ta-ta
じゃあ
for
ね
now,
ガンボルト
Gunvolt.
彼
Please
女
look
のライ
forward
ブ
to
配信
Lumen's big
せいぜい楽しみにして
performance.
おいてよ
I don't think he's getting in the ring on Saturday, though. What performance? Wait!
待て
The line had gone silent. Oh. And that was the whole entire stage. Woo, S rank! This is the third stage that I can, like, get an S or even an S plus rank on. Because it's literally just get to the end, kill the boss, and it's literally, like, just a slightly souped up version of the first boss, so... Overthink you just mess with us like that? Simmer down, Xeno. Just got fresh new intel report. Joel's being taken to the firmament, Sumeragi's orbital station.
雨の浮き橋に連れ去られたようだ
There they'll be able to broadcast Lumen's songs around the world. That's got to be their master plan. So we're gonna have to bust up their stupid scheme.
何としてでも阻止せねばならん
I'll do it, Asimov. Gotta save her, no matter what.
雨の浮き橋に行くにはスメラギの起動エレベーターを使うしかないわ
But
まずは
first,
起
you're
動
gonna
エ
have
レ
to
ベー
seize
ター
control
の
of
コント
it.
ロールを奪わなければならない
そっちは俺
Is
た
that
ち
one
に
of
任せ
the
な
Rail Fearless leader? Yeah.
ああ
GV, you'll be first to attack, so
お前
create
には
good
陽動と
diversion.
正面突破を任せる大変だとは
Top,
思
I
う
think you'll be able to
お
handle
前な
it.
らばやれるはずだ
Thanks,
ありがとう
guys.
みんな
Counting
頼
on
ん
you,
だぞ
GV.
GV チームシープスミッションスタート
So yeah, let's is there anything new? Anything I really want? Yeah, no, I don't think so. I would need to find somewhere to get a couple more uranium-235 crystals if I want to get that extra charge guard pendant. I think I can do it. Eventually. I'm gonna give this like a few attempts. I'm gonna give this a few attempts and try not to bog down the video or the stream too much with this. I would like to get that second charge guard pendant. Just need to clear without taking damage. I'm not sure if like pervading counts for that either, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. This would be good like practice anyway. why I didn't just... Oh, I know why I didn't just take the, S+ thing. I'm not gonna really bother with trying to S+ it. I'm not gonna get that hard. Save before I bitch for doubles. A little bit more like how I usually like to play, but just to make this a little less painful, I will take some checkpoints. Where'd the other dude go? Yeah, really. And that's why I took checkpoint. I took at least one checkpoint. Mess up. Yeah, it's fine if I make some mistakes. Not focus too hard on F+ run. Getting a little too close for comfort. And it. Son of a bitch. Did I ever mention one of the things I don't like about the first Gunvolt game is that you have to actually accept missions instead of it just being like, oh yeah, if you do it, then cool. That's a big thing that I really like the... Okay, good. That's a big change that I really like the Gunvolt 2. Once you unlock the challenge, they don't expect you to just accept the mission first. Cause this is nonsense! Give me that charge guard pendant. Want that charge guard pendant plus. I like it. Turn me off from doing missions in Gunvolt 1 first. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a huge... And the fact that you can only accept 3 at a time, and you have to unlock them all is like... You really had to make this difficult. I'd say that was like a big thing that like prevented me from completing all the missions, but really getting S pluses on every stage was a little more than I could bear. I'm not that good at video games. Not that good at Gunvolt. Place is completely silent. Gotta get back to the mission. Alright, back to the mission. Iridu. Alright, there's briefings for these extra stages as well. As we confirm the mission. GB will lead the attack and create a diversion. We'll use that opening hijack control the orbital elevator. Once we do that, we'll use the elevator to send GB into space! The one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Otherwise known as Mission Bring Back the Muse. If I were going to rescue someone who was once our target, yeah, I was just thinking that. I know that, like, I know at this point it's like, we gotta save Joel so that she doesn't get used for the bad guy's plot, but you think Asimov, considering that this whole game started with trying to kill Joel, would, be his way of trying to put that back on track. Maybe he's gotten a little bit nicer about Joel's situation. Maybe? But end this Muse situation once and for all by our own hand. Streak. His mission sets the Muse free. Gunvolt races toward the space-bound spire, heedless of the dangers that lie ahead. Now this is a bit more of a proper stage. Wind! Forgot about this.
この風雨の影響であなたの機動力は落ちているわ。ジャンプすると風の影響をもろに受けてしまう。焦る気持ちもわかるけど。敵は無理して飛び越えずに落ち着いてかっこ撃破した方がいいわ。分かっています。
Ooh, I forgot about these guys! Cool as ice, Chibi. Another 25 minutes. This feels a little much. That's the big thing I don't like about those guys. They have the projectile that'll take away your EP. Oh, hello. Oh, Rescue Squad Cult. This is the first time I'm seeing you in the chat, so I would like to say, thank you again for following me. I feel like it's been a while since the last... Wait, did I see you in the chat before? I feel like there was one. My memory is gone. Come on, 4 text boxes? It's just a hexapile. Now you're giving me a thing that makes me faster in the winter, but you really want me to speed this up? What's wrong with you guys? Wait. I just wanted to do that once. I'm making good use of that charge guard pendant. The only time I got any real use out of the charge guard pendant, I didn't make good use of it. Viper! Really like the charge guard pendant. It's really fun. It's a really fun item. Screw my counting. Give me if I take a dip in the ocean. You again? Wait. Ooh. Nope, that was a screw up. Brilliant. I forgot how many times you have to fight these things. This is a little ridiculous now, come on. God. Come on, please. stage is very fun to speedrun at this point with this Tailwind, but I've never actually tried it. I think this is the last one. I think this is the last one. I hope this is the last one. I just don't know what the best way to like get around those in this environment is. I don't remember the timing on avoiding that completely. I don't think I've ever had the thing like, I don't think I've ever been like behind the thing when I like finished off the mouthpiece.
撃破完了。よっしゃ。あと少しで自動エレベーターだな。ああ、みんなの声を無駄にはしない。
I thought for sure. Yeah, basically then. Well, it was with the dramatic silence there, Asimov.
あれが起動エレベーターか。
You again!
Ah,
man. Why didn't you just not come here? Correct. What'd you do to Joel? He has a cozy new home on firmament. This sucks. Someone told me I had to stop you if you showed up here. What brought me back to life, so I kinda owe the guy one, you know? Yep, we're fighting Merrick again, but this time with, not only do we have wind and... Now we got wind and we got, a lot less maneuvering room. Oh my god. Oh my god. That wind though. Good, I can just finish him off. I thought for sure I avoided that. Did I mention I love the Charge Guard pendant? Stay dead this time. I'm fine. Hang inside the orbital elevator now. Glad. Merrick said that he was brought back to life, didn't he? Man, how you look at it, sounds like something out of a tokusatsu show. Isn't that Super Sentai? Right, leader? What? Huh? Hey, leader! Where did he go? Huh. Asimov's gone MIA? yeah, no, I don't think there's really much of anything else I really desperately wanted to get. I think it was just the Charge Guard pendant that was like, I need it. Alright, so we already fought Merrick again. He seems to have just come back from the dead. Wonder who else? Wonder if anyone else got that deal. Wonder how they brought Merrick back anyway. Anyway, on to the next stage. Wait, the briefing.
軌道エレベータ
Level
ー雨の
elevator
坂
Babel.
無事たどり着けたようね
Peace. You got full control now. We'll be ready for some elevator action. All that's left is for you to go bring Joel back home. Up to it, man. Maybe all under control, but you're still in a
そこは
Sumeragi
スメラギの施
facility.
設
Anything
何
can
があるか
happen.
わからないわ
Keep your guard up,
油
okay?
断しないでね
Good.
了解
I'll be careful.
前処します
Stratosphere. The elevator to firmament has become a river Styx. One by one, condemned souls return from the netherworld.
そろそろ
Gonna be
通
out
信
of
可能
range
な
of our
限界コードを
commute
超え
here
るわ
soon. You gotta see Joel, dude! And you know, come home alive? Yep, that's the
そのつもり
plan.
だよ
Okay, guys, seriously. Anyone
足
know
元
where
は一体ど
Asimov
こに行っ
is?
たのかしら
Knowing earlier, he probably ninja'd his way into the elevator. I bet he's in the perfect spot, trying and ready to bail you out of a jam, GV. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. No? Confusing,
あな
though.
たじゃないんだから
Hey, hey, Monica! Is that why you have the hots for him? What? What? It's not like I like him or anything. Monica? I think things are getting a little, broken up. Line was completely dead now. Must have went beyond its signal capabilities. I'm worried about Asimov, but it's not like I can go back now. I'm telling myself, you have to do this on your own.
絶対
Not
に死を
leaving
助
here
けて
until
み
I
せ
have Joel with me. Oop,
残念だがよ
that's too bad. Sorry if I can't allow that.
あん
Cause I'm gonna eat you up right here and now. You again.
たどうでもいいだろ
Really shouldn't be worried about that, you
そ
know.
うだ俺はな
I.
生き返ったばかりで
What my
腹
father.
が減って腹が減って
So yeah, people who are familiar with Mega Man probably should have saw this coming. Being the bosses once is not good enough.
出してくれよな
Now we have to deal with the boss rush. Though, unlike Merrick, most of the bosses here in the boss rush don't actually get any more difficult, which is a shame. Back to hell, Lord of the Flies. Back down. I don't think I did a really good job of explaining this dude before, but honestly he's probably one of the easiest of the initial 6. There's a lot. He leaves himself open a lot. A lot of his attacks like make him very vulnerable to getting hit. The biggest like problem is his desperation attack, Nemesis Fang. Since I think I explained it before, but if you don't destroy those mouth bits or whatever off to the side,
味わいな
it will insta-kill you. It's a straight up insta-kill. It's one of like 3 things that can insta-kill GB in this game.
虫が
Well, that's over with.
まだだ
Nope. Next up, it's Yoda.
次は私だガンボルト
A slightly better fight against this
大
dude.
いなる計画のためならば安いものだ
リーバープロジェクト能力者たちの
自由を奪う光にどんな価値がある。
See if I can, you know, not get hit by him constantly.
断罪せよ。自由など
This is one of the few dudes who I could S plus back in the 3DS days.
たわけた還元に過ぎん。
That was dumb of me.
貴様のような国賊にはわかるまい。能力者という爆弾を抱えたこの国、皆この世界が今どれほど危うい状態であるのか。試練殿、真にこの
His
国
laser
の
attack
未
can be
来
a
を
little annoying since he's kind of
この国のためならば
he's immune to shots, but the Naga charge shot goes straight through his defenses. So that's a big thing that's good about Naga.
この国の行く末を照らす輝かしき国。
So far, I've been trying to avoid Yoda the hard way. There's a much easier way to avoid him, and that is by jumping behind him when he starts up his desperation attack.
我が光の本流に生まれ消えよ。
Gee, that was double jump completely threw me off my game.
もう一度僕が眠らせてやる。
Just for that, I want the fancy kill.
逃がしはせん。光に消えよ。
You know what? No, I'm getting the fancy kill on you. Stop doing that and let me get the fancy kill on you. I know you're gonna do it eventually.
終わらせる。ゼログレード。光すら破断せよ。まだだ。はあ。飛ばし。
Did I still screw that up?
スパークカリバー。逃がしはせん。光に消えよ。光やれ。
That's what I get for trying to go for the fancy kill. Good job, Manji. Really believing you used to be good at this game. The worst part is, gotta fight Viper next. Hey, Gunvolt, you didn't think I was through with you, did ya? Now it's finally my turn. This ass again. Fires of hell feel lukewarm compared to the heat of my flames now. Kills mine, punk. I'll never hand her over to you again. You really gotta stop with that, dude. Like, she's like a middle schooler, I think, if I remember correctly. Creepy. This time around, I'm gonna kick your stupid face into the ground.
てめえを蹴り殺せばシアンちゃんは俺のもんだ。はっシュルンの大将が言ったのよ。シアンちゃんのお世話ははっ俺に任せるってな。はっ叫ぶな。彼女は誰のものでもない。彼女の意志は彼女自身のものだ。なぜ今日聞きたいわけじゃねえぜガンボルト。ほらほらほら俺が聞きてえのはてめえの悲鳴。ほらそれだけよ。ほらほらほらほらうるせえ。この俺の怒りの炎で灰になりやがれガンボルト。サンシャインド
Remind me, is this... I can't do it because I don't have the thing. I'm a fool. Just gotta deal with the damn Aku pattern again. Ah! Ah! Get out. I would 100% blame him as being the one reason I could never S+ this stage. Though the next couple of fights are also things. Garble Station Firmament.
ここにシアンが。
Is where they have Jewel. They've been bringing all these dudes back to life. I mean, wait a minute. There was one adept with the power to resurrect. Show yourself! What in the world? You're Gunvolt! Knew it. It's you who brought back all those adepts, wasn't it, Elise? Oh yes, I just do this and... There was a third one? Oh. So sorry for getting resurrected. See, there's even more of you now. That's absolutely right. Last time we fought, I let her out right before you killed me. Some crazy planning. Especially since you were the first one I killed, jeez. She's quite deadly, you know. That's why I released her. To be honest, it was a pretty desperate gamble. Neither I nor Sylvierchii have any hope of controlling this fiend. But we lucked out and we were brought back to life. Shall we have a fun little lesson? Please don't word like that. Oh my god. Oh hey, you know what I just remembered? We got a new gun, didn't we? Let's actually show that off now. Orochi. It's a bit of a special gun. It's just a bot that auto fires in 7 directions. Allows up to 8 tags. Orochi is highly situational, but this fight is one of the very good, like, situations that can be used for. Also, the Elise fight is one of the few that's actually more difficult, since now there's a third personality in the mix. Who will also be fighting you and throws out attacks that cannot be guarded by the flash field. Expecting the Medusa Gaze stuff. I know you're going to. I know you got more to say. Yeah, and then the Medusa Gaze is worse because she's also trying to potshot you. Everyone seems like this might mess with people. Ah! Not this! That's a dumb way to do this! Can't be her. I mean, it's true that we can't exactly. I mean, it's true that we're not exactly out dealing any damage to her. Good, I can finally stop playing around. That's 2 down, but. Of course, she can revive as well. And we can't hit her. Come on. Really do just have to catch them when they're in the middle of, like, an actual attack. Gotcha. Take them both out simultaneously twice. That's not gonna work. Here we go. Gone, you monster. open.
グ
It's
リ
like
ード
my
スナッチャ
greed
ー
snatcher works even on
不
monsters
死
like
身の化け
them.
物相手にも効いたようだな生命を支
Meddling
配
with
するのは
life and death is
神
an
の
affront
摂理
against
を背く
God.
許されざる行為だ
Or to call him our savior, so. You
そして
too
神の
receive
摂理に
divine
背くな
punishment, Azure
貴様もだ
Striker.
アームドブルー貴
I'll
様も俺
bestow
は
it
断
upon
罪
you
する
myself. Come on. I'll be
この
waiting.
先で待つ
Edgy boy. Very much edgy. Edgy pro man. Very much edgy pro man. God, I have so little health right now. This is a little sad. Project Muse. That's what their plan was. I won't let them do as they please. I'll wipe them all
スネ
out.
ラギもサイバーディーバもこの手で始末する
Definitely heard Cyber Diva in that voice line though.
ス
Be
ネラギ
happy
を
to
打
help you
倒
take
する
down
という
Sumeragi,
手は貸す
but
だが
don't you dare lay a finger on
絶
Joel.
対に手出しさせない
Help
貴様
from
の手
you?
など借りん
No chance. I'm
化
going
け
to
物は
wipe
一
depths
匹
out
残
of
らず根絶やしにす
existence.
るまでだ
The hood
貴
comes
様
off
もこの銃弾で
and includes
神
you.
の身元へ
By
送っ
my
てやろう
bullet, I'll send you to the afterlife. Time for a proper fight.
滅び
なぜお前はそこまで能力者を憎む
俺は亡き父の意志を背負い戦っている
Kind of talked about him a little bit before, but he didn't have all of his tricks before.
俺の父は
Now he does.
かつてスメラギの研究施設で能力者についての研究をしていた
Now he's got one attack from each of the
父
adepts.
はある結論に至った
For Merrick, he takes the lazy laser, but he doesn't bother to take any of what made it threatening.
父はスメラギの上層部に能力者の危険性について必死に訴えかけた
You got the Greed Snatcher, of course. That's arguably both his most dangerous and easiest. It's like one of the few attacks that you can actually
父を死へ追いやった
where you can actually curve him throughout.
奪い取れ
Because he actually keeps himself wide open for that one.
能力者の完全支配だくだらん奴らのような
I know how to play games.
化け物どもを律したところで奪い取れその先に待つのは破滅だけだ滅びだからこそ化け物どもは一匹残
Of
ら
course,
ず
gotta
根絶や
weed
しに
through
し
the
なければ
bullets.
ならない
Sometimes you just gotta weed through the bullets.
人間が生き残るために奪うアロガント化け者だ
人間だ
Of course, since now it's a proper fight, he's got his own desperation attack, which is presumably taken from Zonda, the one guy we didn't get to
放置し
fight.
ておけばいずれ全ての人間を駆逐する害獣だ
Summons off a bunch of doppel clones. I don't know what you would like to call them.
無駄だ熱線レイジーレーザー
They can be destroyed, which you kind of need to, because if you don't destroy them, if you don't destroy any of them, it becomes downright impossible to avoid his attack.
奪い取れグリードスナッチャー
理解はしない
食らいつくミ
こんなと
リオンイータ
ころで立ち止まってはいられない
Movie steals from Strauss is literally just the bug horde. That can be easily circumvented just with the flash field. So even Strauss, Strauss even in this fight is arguably the easiest thing to deal with. Yeah, Vipers is literally just like the fire shot that like leaves lingering traces. You literally just have to like jump in flash field to slow your descent, get to a safe spot. Yeah, so like the big thing to worry about is the Medusa Gaze, since again that will leave you wide open to attack. Greed Snatcher, since that will like drain your electricity, which will make you very weak, very susceptible to attack, and very much unable to really fight back. And the Doppler stuff, since you need to destroy those Doppel clones, since if you don't, it becomes pretty much impossible to avoid. I guess if you have that Charge Guard pendant, that'll help, but that's a big thing that I like about the Naga. The Naga is really good at taking out the Doppels, since, you know, 5 tags is good. Damn. Gotta go save Joel. I was trying to waste. Dealing with you isn't on my agenda. Out of here. Gotta pick us back up.
この命拾わせてもらおう
able to Nova on my own in this state, though.
試練は止められんだろうからな。せい
Brave
ぜい
those
化け
two
物
white
同士潰し合え。
out.
俺は
No
自分の信
intention
念を
of
曲げ
doing
る
my
つもりはない。
dispositions. One day,
必ず
I'll take you
貴
down.
様を倒す。ガンボルト。
Gunvolt! That was Copen. He's literally Mega Man and Pro Man, but edgy. I wonder if we'll ever see him again. Dang, I feel like there was something. I think really it's the ambi-annulus that I want, since that could be useful in some situations, but I thought there was a triple boost band. Oh, hello! Ekru! Hey! How did Spooky's mansion of jump scares go? Ah, Jake beat me to it. Burbs have come to play. The bad ending! Oh no! There's a bad ending to that? Ah, jeez. Oh no. Burr became a crazy swinging Axeman specimen. Oh boy. Oh, that sounds like a fun time. Also, Laziness and Zami Rule, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Dragonfly Den Guild drive-through something. I'm still thinking of a foul message sort of thing. That's cool. That's Cruel Crew. Nice to see you. Nice to see that you at least reached an ending in that game, I suppose. The Dragonfly is something indeed. Alright, so, hello everyone, I am Manji Dragonfly. I am a Blue Dasher Dragonfly VTuber. I play pretty much whatever. For today, I am playing Azure Striker Gunvolt. It is a Mega Man-like, where you do all the Mega Man stuff, you jump, you shoot, but instead of stealing people's powers, you basically just get to zap them with electricity. First time seeing a Dragonfly VTuber. Ooh. Yeah, I noticed there's not really a whole lot of Dragonfly VTubers in the VTubing community from what I've seen. Lots of mods, but like I've seen like maybe one other sort of Dragonfly VTuber. I'm not even really 100% sure she really is a Dragonfly. I know she mentions Dragonflies in her bio and stuff, but she's got a Dragonfly motif, but not a whole lot of Dragonflies in this VTubing space from what I've seen. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spaces. Yeah, I think you're the only Dragonfly VTuber I know. Yeah, I would not be surprised about that. Like I said, lots of mods, no Dragonflies. But yes, again, Azure Striker Gunvolt, Mega Man-like, and this is actually the last stage. We've already cleared all the bosses. We beat them all up again. There's still one dude we haven't actually run into on our little boss rush, so maybe we'll run into him here. Get our briefing. All communication from Gunvolt ceased. Level station firmament. This search found one other one. Ooh, there are other Dragonfly VTubers. Ah, nice. Really hope he was able to make it in without issue. Don't need to worry about him. He'll be back here with Joel in no time flat. So, the quick, like, plot summary is that we saved a little girl named Joel. She's basically the muse. She has a stand named Lumen. They have the power to basically they have like special song powers that can do basically whatever. Enhance septimal power, make them stronger, all that. So they're strong, but the bad guys want to use her to find other adepts. Maybe kill them, probably slay them. And we totally lost her, because one of the adept robot master dudes came in and just kidnapped her.
きっとそうよね。
You need the last gem? So we will definitely be covering that, but you can't get the you actually, I know what you're talking about, it's the good ending, but like you actually can't get the good ending on the first run because you can't give Joel the last jewel until you actually go and rescue her.
アシモフ、
Off there
もしあ
somehow.
なたもその場所にいるのなら。
So yeah, we're going to be heading to an ending. We're not going to get the good ending on the first run, but we'll get there. We'll get there. For now, though, first of all, we need to actually finish up this. Idle Tree. Gunvolt confronts Firmament's master, the mighty Nova, who has seized the Muse's power in the name of his unshakable beliefs.
囚われの姫巫女を助けに来たようだね。ねえモルフォー。いや、シアンと呼んだ方がいい。
Ninja dudes. There's gonna be a bunch of ninjas in this stage, if I remember correctly. Not coming back now. Oh, you can hear Joel's voice. You all were incredibly tough. Whatever.
私。
Get on with it since... Well, I don't even really need to deal with you guys, honestly.
あなたのことが。
What you saying, Joel? You're kind of fading there.
助ける僕が必ず感じる彼女の歌の波動をこの先にシオンが
Here we go. Final boss time.
Welcome, Gunvolt.
This is our first face-to-face meeting, huh? Spoke once before. That was a voice I'd never forget. Nova!
覚えていてくれて光栄だよ。
Eyes locked onto the machine that Joel's hooked up to.
Oh,
This
これか。
gizmo?
これは
Gives
サ
me
イバー
total
ディーバの
control
力を
over the
制御す
Muse's
る装置
powers.
さ。こ
By
こ
the
に来
way,
る
you
途中、
bumped into the
アキラ
coffin
君
on
に
your
出
way
会っ
up
ただろ
here, didn't you?
この装
Gizmo's
置だけ
just
じゃ
one piece of the puzzle. Open's
スメラギ
father
が
built
保
the
有する能
foundation
力者
for the
関連の
techniques
技
to
術
control depths.
その基盤を作ったのがアキラ君のお父さんなんだ。 まっ
Sheesh.
たく
Sumeragi as we
今
know
の
it
ス
today
メラギ
really
がある
is
の
all
は
thanks to
彼
him.
のお父様のおかげだよ。アキラ
I'll be
君には
sure to
今度
thank
お礼で
him
も。
later.
お
Didn't
前
come
と
here
無
to
駄
chit
話
chat
を
with
するつ
you.
もりはない
Release
視野を
Joel
解放し
now.
や
Good
れやれ
grief.
せっかち
So
だ
I
な。
like how you can hear the yare yare. Just really wants me to make that JoJo reference, huh? Wait, antsy. Well, whatever.
今から
Now,
君は
experience
こ
exactly
の
what
装
this
置の
machine
優秀
is
さを身を
capable
も
of.
って知るんだから
Lumen! Lumen appeared next to Nova, but something was weird about her. The girl before me did not have that twinkle in her eye. It was completely emotionless. Program's data. What'd you do to Lumen? Why'd you turn Lumen into a butterfly?
サイバーディーバを制御
Drag
する
that
装
joke
置
out. If we go over this, this Gizmo gives me full control over her.
今
Now
の
I get
僕
to
には
reap
モ
the
ルフォの
benefit
加
of
護
her
がある
protection.
い
You
くら
really
君で
think
も
you have any
勝
chance
ち目は
of
ないと
beating
思う
us?
よ
Here we go. Lumen shielding Nova with that power.
モルフォ
Trying
が
to
生み
shoot
出
the
すこの
shield
サイバー
is
フィールドが
ill-advised.
君の攻撃は僕には届かずそして同時に彼女の力が僕のセブンスサイコキネシスを高めてくれる
To be honest, Nova is actually, to be honest, in my opinion, Nova's a really intimidating final boss. I had a lot of difficulty with him, like, first time through. Because when you don't really know how to play him, he's really rough to deal with.
これならどうだいまだ意識がでも
You can jump through the, you can jump through his ring projectiles, but you but if you don't know that you can do that, then it becomes really difficult to avoid. Second phase is rough because he'll start, like, getting, he can, shoot a bunch of energy balls at you.
全ては平和のため
If you don't know,
中途半端な
it's
覚
all
悟
a
で
lot
は
of stuff
ない
that, like, it's really hard to avoid if you don't actually know how to avoid it. In order to hurt, or even hurt Nova in the first place, you have to stay real close to him so you can, keep flash shielding. Oh god, no. You can flash shield Lumen since that'll take the
君
shield
には
out.
分かるよ行くよ
他の方法だってあるはずだ
時間をかければいい
Oh, desperation time.
サイコフュージョンしているか今多くの海外企業や団体果ては某国の政府までが避けられるこの国を支える能力者もスメラギの技術を狙っているスメラギいやこの国はいろいろと敵が多いんだ
Big thing that makes Nova a lot easier to deal with, you have to, once you realize it, is that when he does his rain projectiles, you can actually, like, slip underneath, ow, you can actually slip underneath him to get behind him. That's an easy way to deal with, an easy way to avoid the rain projectiles. But again, that's not something you know, then your only real options is to basically get to the, either jump through the rings, which can be difficult, especially with some of the ring layouts, some of the ways he shoots the rings, or by just jumping directly over them by getting on the wall, which can be a long trip. Like I said, I think Nova gave me hell the first time I fought him.
強いね君
Once you kind of know, like, all the little tricks to dealing with him, he's not so bad. But this is a Mega Man-esque game final boss. It's never as simple as one and done. I'm shocked. He's strong.
さすがスメラギの最高傑作
Looks like I actually
僕も
have to
本気を
try
出さざる
now.
を得ないようだ見ると
Time for
いい
you to see my
これ
real
が僕の
power.
真の力だ
Three glaives, along with Joel herself, were absorbed into him. And now for this brand of hell. That before me was leagues above all others. He really absorb her? Guess this is the true power of Nova Septima. Godlike powers for the protection of our nation and her people.
守るべき民と国土のために
My righteousness will crush the wicked. This fight. The big gimmick to this fight. See those little flying dudes?
精神に干渉して操るその子とサイバーディーマン
You have to tag them in a flash. Oh my god. You have to keep them tagged since you crap. You have to tag them since the little orb, the chest orb here is The real weakness, and you need to be tagging that and hitting that constantly if you want to complete Nova's health. Oh my god, I can't believe it just charge guarded my way through that. This is another fight where I really like having the Orochi sense. God, it's a little hard to tell like where the lightning's going to strike with the text box in the way. And now for Calamander Itherius. This is the third or fourth. Yeah, this is like the third attack that can insta kill GB. God, I cannot remember how exactly. Calamander Itherius basically imposes a time limit on the fight. Once that meteor hits, you're dead. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around with that. I mean, he was getting a little too close for comfort. I don't normally let it get that close. No, my absolute order cannot be broken. You imbecile. You are a fool. All that awaits you now. Chaos. Destruction. Without order in society, depths will revolt. The rebellion is coming. No! Joel! Oh. That was a close call, huh? Lumen, I think I exerted myself a bit too much. At my limit. GV, care for her, alright? Yeah. Why are you here? What? Asimov! Work, GV. You too, Joel. Being Nova, you're ready to usher in the new era as king and queen. What? That doesn't sound like a sane thing to say. What are you talking about? Muragi's in turmoil. No better chance than this. Asimov. GV, ever since you left Quill, you've exceeded my every expectation. Join us, GV. There's a place for Joel there now. With her songs, firmament, and of course, your immense power, we'll be able to erase Muragi, all the non-depths from existence. Oh, that sounds a little genocidal, Asimov. That sounds a little genocidal. I don't think that's a thing a good guy would say. What? Ever since I created Quill, I anxiously waited for this day to come. Time for depths to come together, rise up in the name of freedom. Come on, GB, Joel, stand tall together with us in the new free world. See the fear in her eyes. Don't worry, Joel. It's gonna be okay. Asimov, you did a lot for me. I'll forever be in your debt. You freed me from Sumeragi's hellhole. You raised me. For that, I'll always be grateful. However, what you say is your true desire, then you're no different from the likes of Nova or Copen. Copen, won't let you use Joel. I'll stop you. I see. That's too bad, GV. Hit a dead end. Instantly recognized the gun Asimov was holding. Next, Copen's gun. Bumped into that human on my way here and snatched it up. I think that he managed to graze him with a shot. What a surprise. Seems like he's full of the power to neutralize Septimus. Hence how he was able to kill Elise earlier. Looks like the end of the line for you. But... Ah! My chest was hot. Mine blank. So hazy, I saw her crumple to the floor. No, I must protect her.
Akira だったか。無能力者の分際でこんなものを作るとは。やはり、奴らは早々に淘汰せねばならん。GV とシアンがいてくれればイージーだったが、仕方あるまい。プランのリビルドが必要か。
We got a new gun at least. But, yeah, we're dead. Well, that was Gunvolt, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, no. That's the end. Asimov shoots us with Copen's special power neutralizing gun, and we're dead. Yeah, no, you can't skip this, so... Might as well at least let the credits roll out. Forgot that he literally kills us in that ending. Yeah! Yeah! You just die! Fun fact, apparently, like, the original draft of, like, the Gunvolt ending was actually way darker than that. It's actually way darker. Apparently, like, after Nova dies, a bunch of missiles get shot at, like, the city that, like, Gunvolt and everyone else resides in. They go to stop it, and that's when Asimov kills you. So this is, slightly better for given value? Something like that. I need to, like, recheck up on that source. Yeah, Gunvolt was not quite the game that they were looking to end on a high note. I say that, but obviously I already kind of let slip that this is the bad ending. There's gotta be a good ending that ends on a much, much happier note, where neither of us die, correct? Correct? Well, there's only one way to get that good ending, and before we do that, we gotta get that last jewel for Joel. Of course, if I want to get that last jewel for Joel, I have to go back to Viper stage, the biochem plant. So while I can't necessarily skip this, you can push buttons to speed up the credits a little bit. These credits are gonna take a little while, so... darn it. I guess that's one way to, wait for the time to stop. Wait for the time to pass. Alright, then. Oh god, let's feel the burn. 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, my knees. I'm old. I'm old. I do need that drink though. Thank you once again. Finally found the success redeem. Oop. But we're dead. Where we loading from?
おかえりなさい GV
Load off.
お疲れ様
Thank you for the head pat. Fool,
シオン
you're
君は確か
my
これは
dreaming?
夢
You could be.
例えば
Maybe
この
this
世
world
界
is
が
just a figment of my
私の見ている
imagination.
夢だったとして
My own dream.
ある
Maybe
いは
this is the first thing
あ
you
なた
see
が
when
死
you're on
の
the
口
brink
に
of
見た
death.
走馬灯だったとしてそんなこ
That's
とは
all
人
inconsequential.
どうだっていいんだよ
All
人は誰
ride
で
the
も
line of dreams and
夢と
reality.
見つつその境界線の上に生きている GV
You're
は
here
今
now,
こ
GV.
こにいるんだもの教団は
Killer's
すでに
bullet has
放
been
たれ
fired. You can't
たあ
undo
なた
the
が見た
past
過酷な
now.
未来はきっと避けられないもので
But
も
what you wish
希望
for
は
still
きっと
exists
ど
somewhere.
こかにあるはずそれは
Maybe you already
もう
have
すで
it.
に持っていて
Maybe you haven't
あな
noticed.
たが気づいていないだけなのかもしれない見落として
Could
いるだけ
simply
な
be
のかもしれ
overlooking
ない
things. GV,
GV
find
何か
something,
見つけたら
bring it to me,
私のとこ
okay?
ろに来てね
I'll be
私
waiting.
待ってるから
This is your cue to go find those jewels. We got all but one of them. Time for the run back. Should have taken some challenges to go along with it. In fact, you know what? I know I just got in here, but I might as well get some challenges since I'm going to be running through this really quickly. So it's gonna give me a good, give me a good, like, 3 challenges or so. Blaster faster, clear battle chem plan 8 minutes or less. No sweat, clear with a rank of B or higher. And crate hate. Death to all crates! Okay, this time for real. Then the Seer and Crucible rise a vengeful demon, Viper, whose fiery fury grows and threatens to engulf all. Alright, we got a new gun, Bazooki. Bazooki's got a bit of a special gimmick to it. Homes in additional targets if it hits its mark, allows up to 4 tags. So Bazooki's honestly a pretty good gun, but honestly I've always had trouble using it. I've always honestly just preferred to stick to Naga and Cerberus. More so Naga for score runs than Bazooki, but Bazooki certainly does have its uses. bit more my speed. No more of that slow play garbage. The blue dasher finally gets to dash again. And I immediately screw up and get myself shot, as is the way. Okay, now I'm just getting impatient and dumb. Just losing. Just make sure, yeah, it'll destroy all those. Death to all crates! Come on, come out! Blue Dasher finally gets to dash again. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. Alright, but now I do have to actually be a little bit careful here. Since I know exactly where the oh my god, I know exactly where the jewel is. It's just a matter of actually getting it, because it's not the simplest jewels to get. I'd argue this is one of the hardest jewels to get, just because it's a little bit gimmicky. Thankfully, they are a little kind of above this jewel. Is just past this checkpoint. Need to be a little bit careful about how we destroy these boxes. Son of a bitch. The jewel is underneath this box here. We have to. This mailbox is the mail crates are undestroyable. You have to kind of destroy the boxes, but you have to be very careful about it, since if you destroy them wrong, you screw yourself out getting that jewel. Thankfully, you can just restart the checkpoint and that was Vitsuki, not Cerberus. Home free. Kill Viper and let's go kill Viper because it'll make me feel good. Early. Round 2, creep. Let's see how tough you are when you don't have a text box blocking my view. He loves to do the slide twice, but I think he'll just never do the bullet thing twice. It's always the slide. Thankfully, when he goes off screen, that's arguably like the easiest thing to predict since he'll always do a big drop kick. Now I'm curious. Please kill. Close enough. That makes me feel a little bit better, honestly. We've got the last jewel, so we can finally hand them over to Joel. With that, hey, GV! That's what I give to you this time. She handed me a necklace that was infused with 7 jewels. I've seen these jewels before. These are what I gave to you. Yeah, I mean with the jewels you gave me. I know these were for me, but I wanted to do something nice for you. Thank you, Joel. I'll always keep this with me. With a handmade necklace and with my other gear. Handmade necklace, a gift from Joel. No apparent effects. GV. We already went through this, what? There's a way more interesting conversation here at this point. Come on. Little notebook has fallen between the sofa cushions. It's probably Joel's. She must have dropped it here. I knew I shouldn't have. I took a peek inside to make sure. I wasn't reading it intently, just flipping through pages. Hey, GV. The GV decided to... GV and I... It looked like Joel's diary, but I only found stuff about me. Hey! I heard Joel call out to me. Turned my head, and sure enough... Don't look at that! You vigorously snatched the notebook from my hand. I guess that was yours after all. Don't worry, I didn't read it, except for all the parts where I did. I actually did read it a bit, but not enough to grasp any of it. I think I didn't read it would be the easiest way out of this. That's true. That's no problem. I feel like I just did something kind of bad. I can't flip through a girl's diary. It's a way more interesting conversation, I think, like, now that we've gotten, like, the bad ending. That I want to run through really quickly, but I don't want to drag down the stream too much. The lightning-based Setsuma, right? Yeah, but why is this in question? The lightning Setsuma does more than emit electricity. Physical attributes are nobly more powerful, and my skin has a layer that protects me from shocks. And also hack into electrical devices. Maraki's still trying to figure out how my Setsuma works. Some of them say that it has infinite possibilities. These are all things I heard from Asimov. You know what Asimov knows about this electricity-based Setsuma, the Azure Striker. So that means you can help us save on our electricity bill. That's pretty stingy. Mundane utility. I don't think I'm getting it. I'm just gonna like skim this a bit more, try to get to like the slightly, it's not even really that big of a deal, but it's a slightly more interesting combo. I think that only unlocks after you get like the initial ending.
僕の体の一部だからこそ、僕の雷撃が的確にこのダートに流れ込むって聞いたかな。
そっか。つまり髪の毛針。
But yes, if you've ever wondered what those darts that GV are shooting at enemies and bosses, it's his hair.
そうだけど、そういう呼び方は
That's an extremely uncool name for them. All about that style, man. Come on.
ねえ、GV にとって
Can I first you say Asimov is?
アシモフか。
This isn't the one, but I don't think I've...
僕が所属していたチームシープスのリーダーで、真面目で堅物。だけど時々突拍子もないことを言う。
He says some crazy stuff sometimes though, like, GV, we must rule the world together. I always took it as a joke. Such a jokester, that Asimov.
父親と呼べる人がいるとすれば、多分。
You know, I always let it all fly because he's like my dad. I'm sure it's fine.
私はそんな年じゃないってすねると
I'm sure he pout and say something like, I'm not that old.
親か。
He's got white hair.
私にはわからないけど。
Wow. Orphan solidarity? Jeez.
そんな人がいるっていうのはとっても素敵なことだと思う。
That explains why no one ever went looking for Joel when she was abducted.
そうだね。
That's kind of sad.
ジーノさんってよく遊ぶ。
We had this earlier today. What is this?
ジさん。
Last one. Yeah, we're not getting it. It's based. So the conversation I was trying to get was like basically Joel like. It basically reveals that Joel basically like had a dream where GV's already dead is the basic gist of it. So she's like saying like she's gonna protect GV. It's might be foreshadowing that ending. Though I don't remember if you only get it after you get the initial ending or not.
シアン。仕方ない。
Wait, now I think about it, can I just quickly...
そういえばシアン、まだ食べ物の好き嫌い。
Yeah, you can just hit the plus button to skip right through.
ジーノさんってねえ GV は何
Really? You're gonna keep repeating?
どうしたの？ため息なんかついて。
明日は学校で
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting it. Maybe I had to get it, like, after the ending or something. I don't know. I'm not getting it. I'm not gonna bog down the stream even more. So, alright, let's properly finish the game back up. Let's properly finish this. We're gonna go back to the firmament, but before we do that, if you want to get the ending, you have to go through all of firmament with the handmade necklace equipped. You cannot just cheat it and, like, get to the final boss and then throw the handmade necklace on. You need to have this on from start to end. This can lead to complications, as the fact that it has no apparent effect is not exactly flavor text. Most of the stuff will not tell you that it has pervasion. Most gear pieces do have pervasion. The handmade necklace does not. So we're going to have to go through this stage basically without pervasion. We're going to run through this really quickly, so let's do this. Yeah, sorry. Try and make this a little bit more painless by just skipping everything. Let's try this again. Back. When he flies into the corner, that's usually a good indicator that he's going to try and carpet bomb you with orbs. You know he's about to do that, then it's pretty easy to avoid that, which is good, because if you are too slow in trying to, if you're on the wrong end and you're too slow in trying to avoid that, you're probably not going to avoid it. Again, these bosses are a lot easier when you're not, like, distracted by a text box at the bottom of the screen. That's a decision I never really liked about Gunvolt. I know I've, like, talked about it before. But, like, the thing that screws me up is that was a problem even in the 3DS version where you had 2 screens. Like, come on, man. I guess I can't really complain too much, but oh, he's actually gonna show this attack off. This one's annoying because the little white one, when the black one disappears, will... Oh, right, I don't have to charge guard anymore. It'll, like, blow wind and try to push you off the stage, so that can catch you by surprise. Ah. Slow on that one. Thankfully, I'm getting lucky on those orbs this go around. I don't think there's a real way to tell which side the second orb is gonna come out of. Oh no! Wait! Oh no! Yeah, the double jump is coming real in handy here this go around. The other problem with that attack is that he can do it even Calamity Aetherus. When they're Aetherus form, so... let this be the end! I think I've said it before, but like this boss really screwed me up the first time I fought. Like I think I actually did straight up die to Calamity Aetherus the first time I fought Nova's last form because I didn't actually realize that shooting the 2 bots was like taking down the shield. I'm going to quickly skim through this cutscene because surely something's gotta be different now that we've done everything we can, right? Quickly skim through, see what changes. You know, kind of. I just saw something. I just looked down. I noticed the new Fowler thing didn't update. Jake, if you're still here, can you help me troubleshoot that afterwards? I don't know why that new following did not update. That's been a bit of a problem I've noticed, and I don't know how to fix that.
ご苦労だ。試練を倒
何を
この騒動です。足も GV フェザーに戻っシアンの歌と愚かなスメラギ。私はフェザーを説明。
Wait, you know why?
今こそ
Is it something I can just do like right here? If you think it's something I can just do right here and now, I'm also. You need stream labels open? So it's like the Liram board thing?
さあ来い GV。
大丈夫だよシアン。アシモル、僕をそれがあなたはシアンを利用するつもりなら僕が止める。
Ah! That's right. It is 100% a Liram board type of thing. Okay, cool. Thank you, Jake.
そう。
That's another thing I gotta remember from now on.
ここに来る奴と争う。どうやらこいついかにお前。
あ。
アスタラビスタ。
This doesn't look different. It looks like I'm still dying. Ah.
君もだシアン。 アキュラ無能力者 GV とシアンがいてプランのリビルド。
The cutscene didn't change. Here we go. So EV. Feeling such a weird sensation. Last thing I remember, I was shot by Asimov. I died there. Yet I feel so alive and well, fully conscious. I can feel the electrons and sounds in the air around me. I understand now. I have become her. Lumen. Lumen was my Septima, my heart and soul. Now that I have no body, I only exist in the soul. That's why we are now together. Together as one. Right, GV is... Our minds were now linked. Now that I don't have a body, I'm as free-flowing as electrons. Power is so amazing. I can see things so much clearer. He's still alive. He's barely hanging on. We could lose him at any moment. It's a miracle he's still alive. We were both shot just the same. He started to become one with his conscious. Deeper. Further. trace his whole body with my energy. That's when I saw it. This. Wrapped around the bullet was a broken pendant. That was the pendant I made for him. Or this... me? Just a normal pendant. It does nothing. Yet this pendant saved his life. Thank goodness. Yet that was always the one being protected all the time. Rescued me. Gave me my freedom. At the end of it all, I was able to pay it forward. Save him. I was overcome with a gentle, warm sense of relief. No, you're not done yet. I'm not through with saving him. The pendant saved his life, but there's so much blood. This wraith will surely die. If that's the case, I don't have a body of my own now. It can't last much longer. That leaves us with only one option. Consciousness will live on inside him. Now one, the lives will go on together. Life force became one with the electric current in his body. Will, thoughts, memories, all of it were now shared with his. Now on, always and forever. Song be your wings. Azure. The Azure Striker awakens with a new compass. Mournful anger conducts him onward as the Muse's anthem continues inside his heart. What happened to me? This... No! What am I fighting for? I couldn't resist. I could not resist. It's too obvious. Don't cry, GV. Voice was sounding in my head. Woman? No, it's different. That moment, I understood. Is that you, Joel? That's right, GV. I'm going to be in your heart now. Always and forever. Thoughts and memories were flowing in my mind like water. My body was surging with power, more than I had ever felt. Who did this to save me? I held her body in my arms as it disappeared into a beam of light. So bodies actually fade into light when they die in this world? Maybe Joel's a special case. I will never be apart. I'll always be here to protect you, GV. Voice in my head began to whisper. No time for tears, GV. What do you need to do now? I have to. This mom needs to be stopped. At all costs. Never let a tragedy like this happen ever again. Keep going, GV. Let my song be your wings. So, yeah. We can't stop them from dying. But soul lives on in GV, which in this case comes out as permanent anthem power up. You! How come you're so late? I'm waiting for you, Gunvolt! So you two join the ranks of the Reborn Carrera. My desire for revenge could no longer be bound. I wish to engage in battle with you who defeated me once more. Something about thee is peculiar. He before me resembles an angry deity. Yes, I can feel it. Your sensible power is mighty. I shall enjoy this. Now, let's knock on death's door with reckless abandon.
お前に付き合っている
相変わらずのつれぬお言葉なれば小生をのしてみせい見事あっぱれだ
So Guerrero is basically here for two reasons. One, to give you one to let you get a taste for how strong. Is that Dane's voice? You can see and hear, Joel? So obviously he's here to basically give you a fight where you get to enjoy this, but also more importantly, it's here to teach you that just because you have the Anthem power doesn't actually make you fully invincible. You do have one critical weakness. You are vulnerable to the chafe status, aka the overheat, aka the forced overheat. There's a particular reason that they want to show you this. For now, let's just enjoy curb stomping Carrera.
私の翼とあなたの翼が一つになった今ならあなたは飛べる無限のジャンプで
I like how they felt like they had to tell you that you can just infinitely jump and air dash.
軌道エレベーターが動き出そうとしているわ
脱出するつもりか
Still alive, I see. What kind of sorcery is this, GV? Can't let you go through this, Asimov. Protect GV. So that's your game. The Muse transferred consciousness into you. That's a shame, GV. You could have been the leader of our new world with power like that. You stop talking like a B-rate villain. Back for you, I had no such interest. I slipped up somewhere along the line while I raised you. That's a little bit better. Now it's too late. Here and now, Gunvolt stands before me is my enemy! Wait a minute. Surge, Azure Striker. Burst forth and pulverize my enemies. Asimov is also an Azure Striker. Oh my god. That's what I get for trying to show off like a fool. そのもののセブンスは手に操るアームドブルー雷撃による高い戦闘能力 So the big thing about this fight is that Asimov also has Prevasion as the Azure Striker. You have to clash flash fields with him to get him to lose it. 従来の発電方法に限界を迎えていたスメラギの連中は The real problem is the second phase where この力に目をつけたスメラギはエネルギー研究のため雷撃能力者を量産する計画をした始まりの能力者から雷撃の能力因子をクローニングし他の実験体へ移植するプランプロジェクトガンボルトだが雷撃の能力因子に適合するものは極めて少ない成功例はわずか2名 That Orochi nonsense is obnoxious. It's hard to predict. Oh boy, here we go.
私もお前と同じ境遇だ
Voltec chains. Get to a safe spot. I believe that will insta kill you.
能力者と無能力者はチャージングアップことはできない。では
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
絶対に許さない。ほとばしれアームドブルー。響けディーバの歌声よ。僕とシアンの怒りと悲しみを受け取れ。足を踏む。
やはり敵対をやめぬか。ナンセンスだよ。ボルティックチェーン。うおー
Getting a little too comfortable with showing off like a fool. Ew, let this kill. It did not kill. I could have swore that would. I guess he's still immune to good job, Manji.
起動エレベーターが動き出そうとしているわ。
Let's not get like immediately shot in the first phase where he's easy. Also, I forgot to mention this. Long ago, the first attempt was discovered in South America. I'm pretty sure that is a Street player reference to Blanca.
雷撃による高い戦闘能力、電磁場を利用した機動力、そして何より電子技術が支配する現代社会において、あらゆる電子機器を意のままに操れる雷撃のセブンスはまさに究極の能力。
飛ばしアームドブルー。
迎えていたスメラギの連中はチェイサー、新たなエネルギー資源のキーとしてこの力に目をつけたのだ。スメラギはエネルギー研究のため雷撃能力者を量産する計画を打ち立てた。始まりの能力者から雷撃の能力因子をクローンに
That hit me, come on.
他の実験体へ移植するプラン、チェイプロジェクトガンボルトだが雷撃の能力因子
Screw it.
極めて少なく
The only time I'm gonna get use out of that skill.
その成功例がこの私とお前というわけだ。
Oh, hello. Zamirul, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Welcome to the Dragonfly Den Guild drive-through. Still figuring that out.
力なき無能力者たちがいかに我々を迫害してきたか。
You're just about to finish up with Gunvolt. This time for sure I'm going to win. Maybe I should not jinx it.
では滅ぼすしかあるまい。
I know what to do. I just need to not screw it up. I say as I screw it up. Ah, I see, I see. There we go. This is I expected, Gunvolt. With that power, you would make a great leader in our new world.
新たなる世界のリーダーにふさわしい。
I'm no part of that. Only thing I wanted was to take revenge for Joel. Yeah, I can see that. But you will never be able to stop Adepts from uprising. That kind of power will either fight against them or alongside them. Sooner or later, you will be caught up in the struggle. Yeah, the anime speech. Gunvolt does get very anime at points. This is farewell, GB. I leave the future of the depths in your hands.
グッドラック
And with that, we took our revenge against Asimov. While the base of Babel, Bill and Monica were waiting for GB and the others to return. Before long, the elevator with Gunvolt and Asimov inside returned.
ジミーってお前それアシモフまさか死んで
Actually quite new, huh? Yeah, if you're talking about the VTubing scene, yeah, I've only been really around since June, I think it was? I want to say like it was June that I basically started like really getting into VTubing. So yeah, I'm fairly new.
おい GV なんだよ何があったってんだアシモフはどうしてそれにシアンちゃんは
彼に触れないで
Glad to see fresh VTubers. Yeah, thank you. I hope to, I certainly plan on sticking around in the scenes, so glad to be here. Even if I am, a little, let's face it, I know myself, I'm a little bit, I don't want to say low quality, but I'm not exactly, I certainly wouldn't call myself high quality. Maybe someday I'll be able to at least spring for, like, more emotions and, you know, like an actual overlay for myself and not just a free Genshin Impact overlay when I have not done an actual Genshin Impact stream. Someday I will do that. Someday I will Christian the Genshin Impact overlay with a Genshin Impact stream. But for now, I just want to finish up Gunvolt. Quality content. Thank you very much. I'm glad to see that there are people who do enjoy what I do. That means a lot. Thank you.
GV これからはどこまでもずっと一緒だから
Be together forever.
どこへ行きたい
Where do you want to go?
僕は
I tried to listen. GV's murmurs were out of earshot. All he could do was gaze off into the distance at his friend. Before long, vanished into the light of the morning sun. And now for the credits once again. So, definitely a different song at least. Yeah. I'm assuming that we also don't get to see them in, Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger 9, because I actually have not... I bought that game, I have not actually played it yet. I've been looking to, try that game out, like, on stream for the first time, but so that's why I actually wanted to get to the, Gunvolt series. I did very much enjoy, the first two Gunvolt games, so I would very much like to try out Gunvolt Chronicles on stream, but I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. But yeah, it is definitely sad. It's a shame we don't get to see Xeno and Monica again. I guess it kind of makes sense. They were more so wrapped up in Quill, and now that Asimov's gone, Quill's probably done. It is a little bizarre that, like, they just get completely replaced in the next game, though. Right? They don't even get, like, brought up at all, I don't think. Working on mastering Gunvolt, ooh. From my experience, Gunvolt, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like with Gunvolt 2, from my experience, like, the game was overall harder, but I feel like, if I remember correctly, like, getting, like, S's and S pluses was, like, a much easier... Well, I probably shouldn't be saying much easier, but I remember getting S's and S pluses was easier in Gunvolt 2 compared to Gunvolt 1, but then again, I think when I think of Gunvolt 1 and S plus rank runs, I was thinking of, like, the 3DS original, where you didn't have, like, the Kudos style, and I think, like, they actually did, like, adjust the, Fearless Kudos style in, the Switch port to actually be more in line with Gunvolt 2. I think I have a much easier time getting, like, S and S plus rank runs in, the Switch version than I did the 3DS version. At least I remember there being, like, one time where I tried to get, like, an S plus run on the Media Tower stage in the 3DS version, and I got so close, but I just could never, like, seal the deal on the S plus run, but I have gotten an S plus run on the Switch version. Will I ever get to show off on stream? I don't know, because the only way I was able to do it was with, the Septimal Surge, and I don't feel like grinding out 30 more levels. I think it was 30 more levels I still had to get before I get Septimal Surge. I don't feel like grinding out 30 more levels on stream right now, just to, keep trying that. Maybe I'll record that at some point off stream, whenever, just so that way I can, like, kind of, cut to the chase. At least that was the only way I was able to get an S plus run. I have done it. Grinding, brief thing, yeah. Yeah. Gunvolt's got a bit of... Gunvolt 1 at least certainly has a little bit of a grind. I think a lot of that's just down to, like, the way they handle, like, challenges. Best thing ever. Yeah, I see. But yeah, grinding in Gunvolt is a thing. But yeah, that was Gunvolt 1. I've said before multiple times, but, like, I definitely think if you want to start getting into Mega Man-like games, Gunvolt 1 is, like, one of the best places to start, even though, like, it is admittedly missing a lot of stuff that, like, makes Mega Man likes, like, the whole, stealing powers from bosses, getting to use them to, tear through them with their weaknesses and all that stuff, but it's still, like, the whole pre-evasion thing definitely makes things overall easier. Honestly, I like grinding, but if I'm busy, grinding is a pain. Yeah, I can feel that. And grinding is, like, a good way to kind of, like, catch up on, like, podcasts and YouTube videos and the like, but, when you are a busy adult with a lot of work you gotta do, like, then you have to catch up on your sleep and stuff, then grinding is like, why? Please don't torture me like this. But I definitely am guilty of doing quite a bit of grinding in games, especially the Etrian Odyssey series, which someday I would like to cover those games. Someday I would very, very, very much like to cover Etrian Odyssey games. And I think I might have found a way to do so. At least with the 3DS games I recently stumbled across. Citra, I think it's called. The 3DS emulation type of thing. I need to look into that more. Genshin player pretty much can't relate. Yeah. Genshin certainly got that grind, and I'm getting to the point in Genshin where, like, pretty soon I'm not gonna have much to do, but, well, I'm almost done with the story mode. I still need to beat the Raiden Shogun. Maybe I'll do that on stream. Maybe. I don't know. I do also want to, like, finish up the Raiden Shogun so I can, like, take part in the Labyrinth Warriors event and get that Shinyan. I want my C1 Shinyan. But Genshin streams are probably going to be down, but, like, at the point I'm at, Genshin streams are going to be mostly, like, either doing... Well, really, I've been saving up a whole bunch of, like, story quests to do for Genshin streams, so it's not literally just me grinding the whole time through.
GV 私はずっとあなたのそばに
Well, that was Gunvolt. Now we've properly beaten Gunvolt and got the ending. We unlock 5 special missions, the 5 gauntlets. To be honest, I don't really remember what gauntlets 1, 2, 3, and 4 are. I was always more about gauntlet number 5. But I also don't think I've ever actually beaten it, so I'm not really gonna try. Maybe at some point I'll, I never collected these. I never collected these. Good job, Manji! Oh, and also, clearing out the game also gives you a few extra missions. Like, the Reckless Path, clear a mission without using firearms, and Traditional Warrior, clear a mission using only firearms. There's a few new things to do. Honestly, all this time from when I got in, I heard Gumball. Obviously, there's more challenges for, like, all the other, stages. You don't get to just do, like, the final stage just as its own mission. You have to go through Firmament again. Gauntlet number 5 is always the one I always did because I always played a lot, because that is basically the boss rush one. Just the full-on boss rush. However, I've never actually cleared it because the last boss you have to face at the very end is Asimov, but without the Infinite Anthem EP. So if you screw up so you don't get, like, all the infinite air jumps, you don't get the infinite air dashes, which means avoiding his stuff is even more of a nightmare. And you cannot avoid his flash field if you screw up and get shot by his shots. I don't think I've ever once cleared. Yeah, no, I've never once cleared that gauntlet, so I don't know, I just never been able to be Asimov. Like, there's been a few times where, like, I get stuck on, like, one of the earlier ones, usually I just die, like, before I beat the Novas, but, like, there's been a bunch of times where I just get to Asimov and then just get sniped. Oh, yeah. You sound like you definitely know a thing or two about the Gunvolt games, Luda, so I don't know how to properly pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I'm screwing it up. But I can definitely believe, just from what I've been hearing about you, that you've got the Gauntlet sound pack. I do not. I don't even think I've actually tried 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gotta keep it challenging, you know? Oh, yeah. I can certainly understand that. But I do like a challenge, but Asimov is just too much for me right now. Maybe someday I'll be able to do it and record it, but for now, I think we're going to call it quits. I'm happy to have at least gotten, like, all of Gunvolt on stream, finish up the story. And I would like to thank everyone for coming out to watch. Thank you, Luda, Zamirul, of course, Jake. Thank you, Ekru. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you to everyone else who rated. Very much means a lot to see people come out and check out the stream sometime. Catch you next time. Thank you. Hope to see you for the next stream. I'm going to go find a raid target. End off the night. So since Gunvolt is